I know. I'm like, why am I nervous? I literally study this.
So, I don't.
And you gotta like keep alternating, so just like go look at you, or like.
So my research, in simplest terms, I've been studying how water access affects quality of life in rural Tanzania. So water access is a really large issue in the African continent, and I was really interested to see how that access was affecting just the day-to-day lives of these Tanzanians. Many people didn't have running water just directly to their homes. Women and children typically would have to travel miles upon miles just to gather the water. So a lot of the things that were impacted were a lot of like cleaning and cooking. A lot of those couldn't be completed without clean water. Disease prevalence was also a big issue that was in the community. A lot of people were sick. Hygiene is a large issue as well with water access. I think when we went to the Maasai village and when I asked them what their water looks like and they showed me a cup of water that looked like chocolate milk, I think that was really a big shock to me. That's the water they drink, and that's what they have to drink because that's all they have. And it's really unfortunate that here in the US we have all of this water access, and it's kind of just in the back of our minds that we can just go and turn on a faucet at any given moment and we have clean, fresh, accessible water, and that is not a reality for a lot of people. I feel like research has really shown me what I want to do in the future. With climate change, drought is becoming more and more persistent in regions around the globe. It's not just going to replenish itself. We have to be able to do something about that. And I think that's the goal here, is to reach a sustainable future where we can still have all of these amazing things, but just in a sustainable manner.
Yeah, so my research is on how our skin tone as a native might gain prejudice from other natives.
So I'm really excited to have worked with my partner Victoria, as we both found this research as a really prevalent topic.
I'm Choctaw and Chickasaw. So it's Oklahoma Native tribes as well as Alexis.
It has been a very big piece of my life, this aspect of being a white complexion Native American.
And so we're like, okay, well, this is obviously a problem because it's not just me, it's also her, or, you know, I've also heard it from someone else or my family.
Changing this idea of what a Native American looks like, expanding that box so people can see that we are very diverse, and that's okay.
I didn't choose my skin tone. My saying within my family is it's blood, not skin. You know, we're Native, but it doesn't show, and that's okay.
We specifically looked at if a white complexion promoted more prejudice by Native American participants. What we actually found is that everybody had prejudice, no matter if they were light complexion, dark complexion, or Native American at all. So everybody felt that the light complexion individual actually was seen as less culturally appropriate to represent the population, and also that they were seen as less culturally authentic. So they were deemed to not know their language of their tribe, not to know many of the different types of art forms or engage in them, all based on the complexion of being whiter.
So I'm trying to go into law enforcement. I want to use my psychology to help change some of the law enforcement ideas and procedures.
Working with Victoria was amazing. I found it very transformational positively in my life, and it's really helping me go in any direction I really want to pursue, realizing that maybe there's bumps in the road, but I can overcome them.
I did a cost-benefit analysis for Fort Lewis College on different parking structures. Me and my co-researcher tried to come up with a couple possible solutions to mitigate that, to reduce environmental impacts of people driving to college, and motivate people to not drive and instead bike or take the bus.
And we settled on looking into if people would be interested in a half semester pass so that they could drive up to campus when it's really cold out in the winter months, but that pass expires halfway through spring semester, or it starts halfway through the fall semester. That way they're kind of forced to find other more environmentally friendly ways to come up to campus. And so you're looking into how that would cost, how much money that would cost the school to implement, how much money they would lose if they were charging cheaper passes, and just where that money would go if students were saving money on gas and saving money on the pass.
It started out as a homework assignment, actually. Our professor, Dr. Peach, came up to us and said, hey, that paper you wrote, I had to give you a B because you turned it in late, but it was actually really good, and I think you guys have a chance to maybe get this published if you want to work with me a little bit and tidy it up. And so we spent the next semester after that refining our research, and then we submitted it to a journal that got accepted.
Yeah, what a great story, and I love that it started in a classroom. Because I think that that's really a strength here at Fort Lewis, is that we have very research-minded faculty who incorporate that stuff into their classes.
But well, not just research-minded faculty at Fort Lewis either, but the fact that they're also student-focused, because there are a lot of colleges you can go to where it's just like they don't even really like teaching. They have a grad student do that, you know. Here, like, you get that direct access to your professors, and your professors get that direct access to you, and you're not just one student of like 300 in a lecture hall. They get to know you personally, and they can see your strengths, and they can see how to help develop that.
Doing research as an undergraduate has meant a lot to me. It definitely feels like I'm going beyond the classroom in a lot of ways, and I'm not just doing things for projects or for a grade. It's more like there's real world applications to the stuff I'm doing, and it's really amazing to be able to see that and actually know, like, this is accomplishing something outside of just turning something in on canvas.